Start your engines because the brand new 2025 LEGO City Formula One partnership is here. And in front of us is every Formula One set coming for you from the LEGO City theme. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a deep dive into all 5 of these sets and giving my official thoughts as well as a detailed review of each and every one of these. Now, all 5 sets are pretty unique and I think offer a nice different skill and playability. So without further ado, if that interests you, stick around and let's jump straight on into it. What's up, everybody? I'm your host here, Cristo from Stud City, and yes, I'm in a Ferrari jacket, and yes, I'm wearing a McLaren hat, but we're not gonna pick sides, and we're just gonna take a look at the new LEGO City Formula One sets because they are actually really good. And I'm actually really excited about the partnership with F1 as a fan. So let's dive in and start from smallest and work our way up to the largest. The first LEGO set is this $20 Formula One Williams racing cars and Haas F1 cars. Now, the set comes with 2 vehicles. One, of course, is going to be Williams here in blue with a minifig in his white tracksuit with a W printed on there for Williams. And on the contrary, we have the Haas minifigure over here with a H logo here, or the Haas logo in the F1 style car. Now, I will say right off the get-go, these vehicles are smaller than the other LEGO City Formula One cars, as you can see the McLaren right here. So in forms of scale, if we go ahead and rotate it, you can see it is a lot smaller in the fact that the wheelbase, as well as the length of the car. However, both cars are essentially 6 studs wide, so in that aspect these are basically the same width. It's just the overall length that is going to differ. But like all of the other Formula One cars we're going to look at today, every element in the set is actually printed, and I think that's a huge win for this $20 set. Since we already did a comparison, here is the next set we can look at, which is actually $13, and this set is official name F1 driver with McLaren race car. Now, the drivers aren't actually stamped as official named characters, so this technically is not going to be a Lando Norris character. However, all the elements in the set are printed, including this McLaren tail wing, as well as this larger slope piece here with the McLaren logo. I love the orange color used. It definitely matches, I would say, the papaya from the McLaren team. Overall, the aesthetics of the car was a very nice and exciting build. The only play feature that is included is the cockpit for the car is actually able to move up, and you can take out the minifig just like so, and then re-add him back into the pit where he can drive, and then go ahead and lower it. The next LEGO set is going to come in at $30, and this one official name is the F1 Pit Stop and Pit Crew with Ferrari car. This set definitely packs a punch for the $30 price tag, consisting of 4 pit crew members as well as a actual Formula One car, which I think is a nice little touch. You can see the play feature that I just had done there. There's a little pull tab here in the back, which lets you either pull or push, and that actually opens the setup completely for these Pit 1 crew members to fastly work on removing the tires. I think this is a nice little feature. Again, here is the Formula One car that is included. It is a Ferrari. Again, we're getting a printed Ferrari logo here in the back for the tail wing, as well as in the front. We are getting this slope piece that is 4 studs long with the Ferrari logo. This set is car is very similar to the McLaren, as well as the Alpine and AMG and Red Bull and Aston Martin that we'll see later in today's video. They are basically the all exact same, except different color schemes and the different printing for the names of each car. Now, this minifigure does come in a Ferrari red suit with all the Ferrari logos. Now, all of the pit crew members are pretty lackluster. They just have these Formula One logos on here. I think they're pretty nice, but aside from that, the rest of the set features some stickers here like bar graphs for some of the analytics from the Formula One team, as well as some other like down arrows and other computer screens. We also get a whole nother set of Formula One tires here right on the front of the pit crew garage. Moving up substantially in the price and dollar value, we next have the Formula One garage. and Mercedes, AMG, and Alpine cars. This set features 678 pieces and, as mentioned, at $80. Now, I do think this one is a little bit high in price point for what you get. So let's take a look inside and see exactly what you get inside of this. I think the automatic call to action is that this set features 2 vehicles rather than 1 like we've previously seen. Now, in this case, we have an Alpine here in the pink over blue. Again, basically the exact same model build, just a different colorway, as well as different prints like Alpine here in the back, as well as this slow piece having the Alpine logo. On the other side, in the cyan, silver, and black, we have the AMG Mercedes. As I'm going to reinstate, basically the exact same car except for different colorway and the prints to match Mercedes. I think the best feature of this set is you can see these little gray pieces here in the back. You could press these down and boom, launch your cars and basically race them forward. It's actually a pretty cool mechanism. You can hear it really if I shut my mouth here. Ready? Yep. They click in just like that. Ready? Here's another one. Yeah, so you heard that. They click in nicely. That's actually the wing. And what's cool about that is, say we go ahead and launch that Alpine and we want to use our McLaren here. We can lock that one in just like so. And all of these cars are universal. So I think that's a really nice feature, that all of these cars are basically the same and you can adjust them to all of the sets in this LEGO City Formula 1 group. I think that's pretty awesome. So aside from that, you do get 4 crew members here. They do have different prints from the Ferrari pit stop. These actually have more of a garage look. They're all different characters, 2 for each team. And aside from that, we just have a bunch of different details that you would find in a garage, like sticker elements for all these computer screens with little data information. We got some garage tools on both sides. Like I said, everything you would find in a garage. Now, other than that, the set is pretty nice and simple. It clicks in like so, has this F1 logo here in the front. Both of those elements are printed, which are really nice. And if I go ahead and give a nice little rotate, you can see how the structure of this is built. The back is a little bit ugly with studs, but there's those buttons that you press down to launch your cars forward. And other than that, you can literally take the middle of this and has a nice little carrying case for this F1 set. And finally, coming in at the most expensive, we have the $100 F1 truck with Red Bull 20 and AMR 24 F1 cars. So that's basically the Aston Martin and the Red Bull. As mentioned, $100, releasing January 1st. I think this set is definitely packing a punch for the $100 price tag. Let's take a look at this one. Before we even take a deep dive into it, here's a good comparison of the Lego version semi-truck that we've seen $100 released back in June of 2024. Literally about the exact same size and scale. Here's a good view of the top and sides. Now, I will say this, if we go ahead and just open up the Lego car here, the semi-truck, it's very similar to what we're gonna see with the brand new Formula 1 car. Big panels here, both open up, and then on this one, it's actually on the opposite orientation, but in this section over here is a whole entire gaming section that you can open up. And then inside the car, the semi-truck itself features both vehicles, so like it's openable and has room for 2 Formula 1 cars that are interchangeable with the McLaren, the Alpine, and the AMG that we've previously reviewed here earlier in today's video. Some other notable features here in the front, we have a printed F1 logo. The semi-truck actually has a removable top, so you can add your driver or position different characters. In the next section over here, we have, when we close it up, it looks just like so. Try not to move that piece out, but anyways, the top is openable, and you can see here we have a whole entire segment with a player's profile. This is indicating that this is a gaming little section, so I think this is really, really cool. There's a gaming seat and chair there with a steering wheel. This is a sticker element versus the steering wheel being printed, but this is basically your F1 simulator with a staircase that lets you go up to get inside of there. So that's really cool. Aside from that, the next openable segments are the very, very nicely printed Formula 1 logo and F1 car that really just looks exactly like the city sets. How cool is that? They could have like made it not look like that and look like an F1 car, like more like to scale, but it literally looks exactly like the vehicles that we've seen earlier in today's video. Like, check that out. Even from the openable cockpit area, how that is just so cool. So anyways, those are printed. I think those look fantastic. If we go ahead and open them up, I will say these are a little bit ugly. But other than that, the trim of the vehicle, I think looks really nice and
have this translucent piece to sit inside here. And you can see the Aston Martin as well as the Red Bull car, which we'll take a look at here in just a second, but they are basically the exact same as the McLaren and the Ferrari that we already took a look at. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at the back of the semi-truck, you have this little section right here that actually allows the gate to kind of lock into place, and you can actually open it up, and you have ramps inside. You can pull out the ramps just like so, plop them into these little Technic holders, and then you now have down ramps for your Formula One car. Not a needed feature, but I think is a nice little touch to this build. And you saw how easy it was to basically just put these away, which is nice and convenient, and basically will most likely never get lost. Here is the Aston Martin with the green color scheme, again having a printed wing in the back, and then the slope piece here with the Aston Martin logo. Same thing with the Red Bull, printed wing, printed slope. Now, as mentioned, these are basically the exact same cars with the McLaren as well as the Ferrari, which is right over here. So all 4 cars are matching. And then same thing with the Alpine and the AMG Mercedes. So 6 total Formula One cars in this group. And then, as I also mentioned, all of these cars are interchangeable. So pretty nice and convenient. Whatever car you want to store inside this Formula One semi, you can basically put them in just like so.
Well, a massive thank you to LEGO Group for gifting all of these 2025 Formula One sets over a few. Let me know in the comments what set your favorite is of the 5, and are you excited for more Formula One sets rolling into 2025? I'm also curious to see what your favorite F1 team is and if it was made in any of these LEGO sets. We did get a lot of the teams already made in the LEGO City line, but if your favorite team wasn't made, trust me, in March, it probably will be, because they're making every set a speed champions from each team of Formula One. How exciting is that? Hopefully we can get our hands on those early so we can review them here on the channel, but I think this is a great start to kick off 2025. Aside from that, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are they overpriced? Probably. I try to tend to leave out prices because it's just not worth talking about anymore. I'd rather just focus on the details and the stuff I like about these LEGO sets. So hopefully you like the change of pace. If you guys want the latest and greatest LEGO deals, join the Discord server. We'll talk about prices and we'll talk about sales as well. So we'll leave reviews for reviews and we'll leave deals for Discord. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Love you guys. Thank you to LEGO, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm Krista from Stud City. Smash that like button if we earned it. Subscribe if you're new, and peace out.